Hey guys, Nurse Mike here, and welcome to SimpleNursing.com. Now, before we get today's lecture started, please remember to access your free quiz and preview our cool, nifty new study guides, not here on YouTube. Click the link right up here at any time during this video. All right, guys, let's begin. Today we're wrapping up type 1 versus type 2 diabetes, which I call diabetes. Since this blood is turned to mud from that thick sugar, and over time this high sugar destroys the vital organs and blood vessels, leading to kidney failure, nerve damage, blindness, and even high blood pressure. Now, to clarify, DM is for diabetes mellitus, not for direct message. So guys, it doesn't go down in the DM. And it's not the same as diabetes insipidus. Guys, DI is a diuresing peeing problem, not a sugar problem. Now for pathobasics. As you know, blood sugar naturally increases when we eat. The pancreas releases insulin from the beta cells and also enzymes to help break down food for fuel. So remember, insulin puts sugar and potassium into the cell, making our hungry cells really happy. Now, when we give insulin, both sugar and potassium decrease in the blood since it's going into the cell. Now, if we don't have food, then the pancreas has a backup plan. It releases glucagon hormone to break down stored glucose, aka glycogen, in the liver, which increases sugar in the blood. Glycogen is kind of like a glucose brick wall. So remember, glucagon means glucose gone out of the liver into the bloodstream, which increases blood sugar. So again, when blood sugar is high, like after you eat, insulin is released. And when blood sugar is low, like when you exercise or forget to eat, glucagon is released. So in diabetes, insulin is the problem here, guys. Type 1, we have none. Since the body has killed its own pancreas, it produces no insulin. And people are born with it. It's an autoimmune disease. So type 1 you can pass on to your son, since it's genetical. And these patients are insulin dependent for life. Big key word. Now in type 2, remember, few insulin receptors work, since the problem is you, your diet and lifestyle. The high in sugars and sitting sedentary lifestyle. We're talking junk food like sodas, white breads, and sweets, which eventually leads to obesity, and our cells now are lazy and overused. The insulin receptor sites are like an overused keyhole. They've basically been worn out, and now just ignore the insulin. This is called insulin resistance. So just think, in type 2, the cells are through. They quit responding. Now the risk factors for developing diabetes. Guys, in type 1, there are none, since it's mostly genetical. You can pass it on to your son. And in type 2, the problem is you, your diet, and a little bit of genetics. So we screen for metabolic syndrome, which increases the risk of not only diabetes, but also heart disease and stroke. Now this is big on exams in the NCLEX. So we use the acronym BOL for metabolic syndrome. So guys, 3 or more criteria means we have metabolic syndrome. So B for blood pressure meds and high BP, over 130 systolic. Our next B is for blood sugar medications or high blood sugar over, keyword here guys, write this down, 100 fasting, over 100 fasting. O is for obesity, big keywords here guys, waist size over 35 for females and over 45 for males. And lastly, L is for lipids that are high. Thanks for watching. For our full video and new quiz bank, click right up here to access your free trial. And please consider subscribing to our YouTube channel. Last but not least, a big thanks to our team of experts helping us make these great videos. All right, guys, see you next time.